why I wanted to do it from my computer, but it wouldn't let me. So, for whatever reason, I'm going to get completely off of YouTube. And hopefully, I can stay live. Last time, I think I ended up having to go to Facebook and all this other stuff in order to maintain the stream. Now, it's been raining here all day. Those of y'all that know me know I live in the South, in Statesville. And when it rains, yes, we get a poor connection. Hello, and welcome to the full moon, Pisces, harvest moon. Let's get it going. Hold on, let me do a house check. Bear with me. Alright, well, I believe all is well. Sorry about the little interruption. I don't know if I'm going to have kids going in and out because their dad is sleeping and he's supposed to be guarding the home front, but gotta make it work how we make it work. I'm really annoyed with YouTube right now. I have this whole nice setup on my table, my amethyst crystals. That's why I don't have my backdrop up. Amethyst crystals, everything all set up all nicely. And when I put the camera in that direction, it tells me poor connection. And I think it's because it's been raining so badly here since last night. But we're going to make it work. Y'all know how I do. Okay. So let's get into it. With me, Amina. I'm feeling extra jipper today. Don't ask me why, but you know it's crazy. When I was setting up you guys' piles, right? I decided, let me pull a card for myself. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just pick a pile and like you guys, not knowing what's going to come up in the piles, I just go with the flow. So today I said, let me pull my own advice card before I even start. And when I say this card is so on point, this is how I know y'all readings are going to be like off the hook today. So be prepared. It's a little in depth. I try to really, really dig into this moon's energy. But yeah, I got your cards you're selecting your pile based off of, because I was going to do crystals, but I changed my mind. We are going to select our piles according to what artwork you are drawn to. And I didn't do that. I just literally was like, okay, I'm just going to pick a card out of the deck. And I pulled a card out the deck. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm choking myself with this black tourmaline. But I literally pulled a card out the deck just at random. Like, okay, give me some advice. And my card from Rumi is so on point. So on point. So this was the artwork. And the card says, Sacred Soul Sister, when you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. You know something deep in your bones. It doesn't have to make sense. It may be joy, or it may be the realization that a deep inner pain is to be released now so that joy may arise. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully despite appearances to the contrary. It may be that you are meant to take a certain path. You just know. And word to life, that's exactly how I've been feeling this morning. I don't know what it is. I looked out the back door. I saw the rain pouring and I started to smile. I looked around my house, was like, damn, I need to clean up. And then I started to see my new house. Like, I'm going to be out of here soon. And having to start to prepare myself to receive it now. And I feel like that's for a few of you out there. In fact, my entire light tribe, I feel like, especially if you're drawn to this reading today, there is a need to start to open to receive. Now, you may feel like you have been. I thought I was, but I feel like now I'm open. Yes, now I'm really open. And that's in feeling it. Like, I think talking to my sister Tisha last night, I was talking, and we go back and forth with messages. Well, you don't know, but now you know. And we leave each other messages, and sometimes that's a good way to have a conversation with someone because they can say everything they want to say. Then you can say everything you want to say. Nobody's interrupting or cutting each other off. So some things with technology do help. But in doing that, we're also able to make some self discoveries because while you're running your mouth and rambling, you're also like having aha moments. So I had an aha moment when I was talking to her about the law of attraction and having to really get into the vibration of what you want. And I'm a student of Abraham Hicks. However, I had reached a certain point in my growth where I wasn't so much listening to the teachings that constantly like I used to. And recently I've been drawn back. I can tell because I'm leveling up and I just needed some grounding because I was starting to get afraid of where I was going, as well as afraid of the shadows that were starting to come up again. And it just gave me a nice gentle reminder like, girl, you got to feel it. Remember? Do you know the feeling of having what you want? Now, everybody has had moments where they felt great. I don't know anybody on this planet who can say since they came out of their mother's womb, they never experienced a moment of joy. Now, there may be some because there are children who from out the womb are tossed into the garbage can, but then that spirit's not here. If you are here right now, you can find one moment that you were like, wow, I was happy. Even if it was my first day in preschool, or the one day I was outside and nobody was bothering me, or that one moment where I had 5 minutes in my room to myself, or that one time somebody told me, "Ooh, you look nice." These are what I'm talking about. And how you felt in that moment means everything because you can call on that vibration whenever you need it. Whenever you want to be open to receive, remember a time when you did get what you wanted, when you felt really good, and tap in. So for me, I always try to remember moments where I was on stage or moments where I received an award. And those times come and go so quickly that we don't sit and really go like, wow, that happened. And sometimes I had to sit, like recently, I really sat and was like, yo, your first trip to Africa, you got a $5,000 fellowship from Cornell University. I didn't even remember applying for it when the money came. That's how crazy it was. When I got the letter in the mail talking about you got this $5,000 award, I was like, I applied for this? To this day, I don't remember if I did or somebody submitted my information. All I know is I won. And not only did I win the money, and it brought me my first, like, me to go back home again. And also there was an award ceremony with my group, with my company, my dance company of children. We got to perform in front of these big wigs and amongst other people who are now big wigs. And I remember that moment and it recharges me. It reminds me like you could do it now. So I really want you guys to hone in on those energies because this Pisces harvest full moon is all about reaping what you've sown. So everything that you've been putting in all the time, all the hard work, it's coming back. It's coming back. That's why I feel so excited because it's been long overdue. I'm sorry, Divine. I know we have to be patient. I know it's on divine time. I know I always have to surrender to divine will and timing. However, sometimes we human. I know the divine knows that. God, source energy, whatever you call the most high. I know it knows its children struggle with patience and waiting. But it's also a test of faith. If you really truly believe in the divine, then what are you worried about? You know that the universe works in cycles. You know that what goes out eventually comes back in. And that's good and bad energy. So with that said, I don't want to hold y'all up anymore because I know if I was waiting for my pick a card reading, sometimes I skip readers when they talk too much. I'm like, oh girl, next. Oh, she telling her life story next. So I'm right now. You're like, I don't know what's good with. All right, and with the all the force light forces that be that like to work through me in these sessions. It sounds like my kids are hovering my door. Lord have mercy. I'd rather they be there though than me going, what are they doing? Where are they right now? So each pal, there's three pals for you to choose from. And I really didn't want to show myself today. My plan was that the camera facing my table, like I said. So I feel like I don't look all that great, but at the same time, I feel like I look great. So today. I even wanted to do some movement with y'all, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because whenever I turn on my music on YouTube, then for some reason my YouTube on my camera lately has been losing connection. But I wanted to do the steam routine to close out the session and just focus on prosperity. But what I might do is do the reading and then come back and do the full moon harvest dance. Okay, it's just the steam routine, soul transforming energy and movement routine. If you've been here with me for a while, you know what it is. If you don't, it's my technique where I use visualization to and clearing. We're gonna and clearing our aura. We'll be using it to call in prosperity because what I want to do is clear the mindset of not being worthy, of thinking when you want money, it's greedy or selfish. We're gonna reprogram our minds today under this full moon energy. So let's get to the reading. And then what I'm going to do is when I'm finished with the reading, if I have time, maybe I'll do a house check. I'll come back. We'll do the dance. Or I just have to do it in a different recording. But we're going to see how it goes. All right. So we got three pals. Each pal has 7 cards of each pal has 7 cards, but the cards all tell you something different. All right. I'm going to see if I can change my angle because I don't want to have to reach all the way over there. There we go. Okay, so pal number 1 is represented by this Rumi card. The Rumi cards will be read last as your advice. Okay. Pal number 2 is represented by this Rumi card. I'm moving my head to the side because I don't want to see what they say because I like to be surprised too. Some of them I have an idea of because they've come up several times. I mean, y'all are my light tribe, so a lot of you are going to get repeat advice if you didn't get it the first time. But a lot of these cards, I do not remember what they are. And this is pile number 3's card. You can also choose by numbers, 1, 2, and 3, whatever feels like that's the number you're vibrating to. That's where your message is. I say for this read, try your best to choose one pile that really resonates with you. But then on the same angle of things, stay open to all of the messages because we're all a part of the same light tribe. If you're drawn here, you're a part of my light workers light tribe and you're here for a reason. The ancestors and angels work really closely with me. So if you're drawn here, that means your ancestors, your angel guardians or whatever will like get over there and listen because you got the message coming through. So if you chose number 1, here's your reading. So your first 2 cards are tarot. I added these at the last minute. There were no tarot cards in the pile, something that you don't see. Okay, that is coming. So I was told to add these. So what you may be stressing about my pile ones, we have the 8 of fire, 8 of wands, speed, activity, and multitasking. Maybe you're stressing about a message or something coming in that you've been working on or working very hard on, and you're like, when am I going to see some action? When am I going to see somebody hit me up or reach out to me? Maybe you've been waiting to hear from somebody. Take what resonates. This has to do feeling right now with messages coming in. Either you're waiting to hear about a job, you're waiting to hear from someone you haven't heard from in a long time, whatever the case may be. That's where you've kind of been like, and maybe you feel like you've been doing a lot of work and things moving slow. It's not coming in quick enough. Fulfillment. What you don't see, you need to let something go in order to let this come in. There's something that you're kind of, well, it feels like you're ready to walk away from it now, but you may still be having a little bit of regrets or worries that maybe I'm not making the right decision. Maybe I'm being too hasty. No, Spirit is saying you need to walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling to you so that this can come in. These messages, it looks like a lot of people either admirers of you or your work or whatever that are trying to reach out to you. But as long as you are invested in investing your energy someplace where it's just being used up and not really coming to any good, this energy can't come in. So that's what you needed to know, my pal ones. Let's go to what you need to know that this full moon is revealing for you. Okay. That is two cards. The first one says a new start is coming. New moon. A new start is coming. So this full moon is revealing, it's going to show you that you do have a new start. So perhaps you are walking away from something. You're finally realizing I need to let something go. Okay. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. So you have a lot of new beginnings coming in. If you keep your mind focused on the positive, stop thinking that you're making the wrong choices. Stop worrying about the choices you're making. Know that you're being guided, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like this new moon coming in on the 25th is going to be a good time for you to start new shit, okay? Hesitant to do. That's going to be a good time. Even the first 5 days before it, leading up to it. Okay. But yes, a new beginning is coming, and this full moon is going to reveal that to you as long as you keep yourself in a positive mindset, my pal ones. All right. Whoop. Let's see. What special gifts are coming from the divine to assist you moving towards the new moon on September 25th? So you have coming through the house, the seventh house, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So the divine is sending you the love that you've been seeking. That's gonna bring you some balance. Maybe someone you're gonna end up marrying, like a spouse or a wifey, wifey, a hubby, a partnership, a marriage, some kind of contract. You are going to be sent someone that is going to be a great partner to you moving towards the new moon, and maybe someone who can assist you with this new beginning or these new projects, new ideas, or whatever it is you're trying to. But I do feel like a new partnership, a new relationship, romantic or business, is coming in for you. All right. You also have planets. And the planet that's coming through for you that is a part of this special gift the divine is bestowing upon you is the planet of Pluto, which represents transformation and rebirth. So you're pretty much, the gift the divine is bestowing upon you is the opportunity to completely be reborn and start anew. A complete transformation. Just to get the planet Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth. Get cards about new moons talking about new beginnings. Just stay positive. You got some kind of loving, great, intimate partnership coming in. I'm really starting to feel like it can be business because it's something that you really love doing with this person. But I'm very strongly feeling that it's going to be like a romantic partnership that's going to feel divine. Yeah. You're also going to find that you're going to get assistance with getting through your shadow. Okay. Getting through any dark times in your life, in periods where you might have been feeling like you're in the dark. The divine is giving you the gift to get through it. Hey, Marcy, when you see this video, you're messaging me during my live again. I can't stop to tell you. But yeah, love you, girl. All right. The next two cards are how you're transforming at this time. What gifts or aspects are being enhanced? So we already know, my pal ones, are transforming. How are you transforming? Okay. We got new beginnings. We got love relationships. What aspects of yourself? What gifts do you have coming through? We have long night moon, darkness. So yes, a lot with the shadow. You are going to be coming out, going through a darkness, and maybe that's where you are now, and you're transforming this energy into light. With this rabbit here, rabbits represent good luck and prosperity. So maybe you've been in the dark when it comes to abundance, and you've been feeling like you just don't see the road ahead. Well, now you see that path lit up. You see the path lit up there. You're coming out of the darkness. That's how you. Okay, and gifts that are being I almost said the word that's on the card, that are being enhanced is your ability for reorganization. Eclipse in Virgo. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. So, with this new beginning and start that you're getting, the gift you're getting is the ability to reorganize, to restart, to get things back together. Choose the right things and responsibilities you want to take on, ones that you need to delegate to other people, and get your life right back into order as you come out of a dark period, or a period that may have felt dark. Key to unlocking. Now, I chose the Lemurian Star Child Oracle for the last card, for the seventh card. The key to unlocking or receiving your harvest, or to get it to flow in faster. Well, it's going to be surrendering and patience. But what else does Divine say? Vision of unity. So your key to unlocking and receiving your harvest, to get it to flow in faster, is to focus on the light, releasing any illusions and activating that third eye. Okay? That is the key. Stay in a positive mindset. Have faith that the messages that are coming in are correct. All right? Focus on the light, not the dark. How you get the darkness card and then you get the card saying focus on the light. All right? Vision of unity. Now, I think that that card may have some affirmations for you. I want to look in the book really quick before I go to your final card of advice from Rumi. Wow, it opened right to it just about. No, it did not. Okay, this card is set up. This book is set up differently. I forgot. So the numbers are not going to be in the same exact order, which makes it a little harder to find it, which I might have to take it as a sign that I already explained it. So they're saying that was good enough. That's what you needed to know. Let's go to your advice from Rumi. My pile ones. It says the lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. And so your advice from the divine is not seen live, but repeat that one more time. Whatever occurs on your path in your life right now, the divine wants you to know it is being transformed to become what you need. So if you feel like you're going through something horrible right now, or you're in the dark, the divine is making it so that that darkness is exactly what you need. It's going to feel comforting. It's going to feel freeing. It's going to feel very nurturing and warm. If you're in the light right now, the divine, and maybe you feel uncomfortable, the divine will make it exactly what you need. It just like it was saying, if you're burnt by oil, that will turn into some brilliance, like shine on you rather than a burn or a scar. So just know you're being taken care of, all of your needs. We're going to keep it moving. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but when my connection is going in and out, I feel like I have to be like that. Second, these are some powerful messages, so that's why I think this connection keeps going in and out. This is pile 2. If you were drawn to this card, here is your full harvest moon in Pisces message. So we start first with the tarot. 2 cards. One is going to be what you may be stressing over, and then what you don't see that can flip that energy. So, all right, my pile 2s, just like pile number 1. Relief, hope, moving on, 6 of air, which is the 6 of swords. You're stressing over having to move on from something. All right. Maybe you're clinging to the shore of something that's familiar. Maybe you are afraid to get in that boat because you ain't never rowed a boat before. And you're going to have to row it by yourself, where at one point you had a captain or somebody rowing it. You have all those swords lining up your way, which means you're being protected on this journey, but you have to have faith. And right now, your faith is doing this wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Now, what you don't see is the 5 of fire, 5 of wands, conflicts, annoyances, and competition. So I feel like what you don't realize is that if you don't move forward, there's going to be conflicts. There's going to be annoyances where you are. It is time for you to let go of the shore and move forward so that you can get out of this five of fire, five of wands energy that is annoying, that is conflicting with your energy. And also you may be in an environment where you are glowing up and moving on forward, and the person or people around you are not supportive and may turn competitive. So you don't want that. All right. We're going to move on to what you need to know that this full moon is revealing or going to reveal. So the first thing is emotions are running high, super moon. So my pal twos, you may be feeling whatever emotion you are feeling right now, it is going to feel like it's on 100. Like how I first started this live and I was feeling like really giddy. If you're feeling excited, your excitement's going to be over the top. If you're feeling sad, you're going to be feeling very low and just crying, crying, crying. If you're angry, you're going to be ready to punch a hole in the wall. So be aware, okay, of this. The full moon wants you to be aware because to an extent, you have to kind of reel it in. Sometimes even overjoy can be an issue because when you're overjoyed, you end up spreading it everywhere. And sometimes that joy is not welcomed when somebody's going through something in the dark. So you have to really discern at this time. Not saying all the time, at this time, discern where you let these emotions take over and be aware that right now they're at a high. Okay. Also, I'm hearing if you're in a good place, this full moon is revealing like you are in a good energy right now and you need to stay in that vibration because it is calling in the things that you desire. Also, what this full moon is revealing for you, and this is a full moon in Capricorn card, take a reality check. So perhaps, okay, I'm getting two messages for this. On one end, I'm getting either you are too stuck in what you see around you in the 3D and you're unable to see beyond, or you are floating somewhere and you need some grounding. You really need to get grounded in reality of what's going on. Okay. So let me go to the book because I feel like this pile here could use a little affirmation or something, some added something with that. Because take a reality check can be very like not clear. Like, what do you mean? Take a reality check. Like what? So let me get you a little bit more because I don't like to leave my tribe vague. Like what you mean by that? Or what does spirit mean by that? All right, this card has two sides to it, like I just said. Literally and metaphorically, if you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and that could be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in an extra effort with your manifesting work. Find a balance between facing your reality and being kind to yourself and others. Okay, and you need to be in a manifesting mindset. If you're not happy with the message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best thought you can about your situation and go from there. Affirm everything is always working out in my favor. Now that's funny because that's an affirmation that I would always say, and I got from Abraham Hicks. Everything is always working out for me. I used to say so much it was driving people crazy in my home. So I think that's really good. I'm glad I went to the book and that cleared up take a reality check. Because just like I thought, it didn't necessarily mean look at things real like you're not really seeing reality, but letting you know that you can create your reality and perhaps there's some more mindset shifting you need to do in order to manifest what you want. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Special gifts coming from the divine to assist you moving towards the new moon on September 25th. So you got the sixth house coming through. House of health, the house of Virgo. So we have establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. So one of the gifts the divine is bestowing upon you, that is going to assist you moving towards the new moon. So you must have some big things you got to do coming towards this new moon on the 25th. But you're getting a boost in health, the house of health. Okay, skills will be enhanced, your work will be enhanced. Um, you'll feel more open to be in service to others because your energy is going to be on a high. I feel like you're getting a real boost in health. And also, I feel like those of you who chose PAL 2 may also be healers or assist people with health in and details in their life in a certain way. Also, you have the card of eclipses and transits, which represents destiny, change, shadow work, and shifts. And this card is planetary retrograde. Okay. And that's literally what we're going through right now. The planets, a lot of them are in retrograde. For those who don't know, it means the planets are moving backwards, or they appear to be moving backwards in the sky from our viewpoint. All right. But in fact, the planet is not moving backwards. Okay. They always move in the same direction in their orbit. But when its relative speed and proximity to Earth changes, it can create the illusion of backwards movement. I just want y'all to know that, for those who are like, what the hell is a retrograde? Okay. So, retrogrades are a great time to take a break from the fast-paced nature of your day-to-day life, reassess things, and set intentions. So that is one of the gifts that the divine is going to be giving you, is going to give you a chance to take a break from things moving really quickly in your life. It's going to give you a chance to take a moment to really set some intentions leading up to this new moon. So when the new moon comes, you're ready to put these new things into action. And because you've also taken the time to rest. You've also taken the time to just take a break from doing things so fast and doing things at your own pace. It doesn't mean not doing anything, no activity. It means just slowing down. You know, maybe you're someone like me who every 5 minutes you're doing something. You know, you feel like if you're not doing something, there's a problem. And the divine is going to be giving you the gift of chill. I like to call it the gift of chill, where you get to chill, just relax, take your time, no rush. Okay. Also, you're going to get the gift to be able to see matters from a psychic perspective. So your third eye is going to be enhanced. That's a gift that the divine is assisting you with moving towards this new moon. So any aha moments or little things or thoughts that come to you are not just little thoughts. They are actual messages from the Most High, and you need to pay attention. Let's move on to how you are transforming. Oops, wrong cards. How you are transforming at this time. What gifts or aspects of yourself are being enhanced? So the first card we have is pleasure. I love that. So my PAL 2s, you are transforming into enhancing pleasure in your life. Okay, enjoying yourself. Maybe you're someone who works. I feel like this is my PAL. Maybe you're someone who works all the time and you forget to stop and have fun. And sometimes when you do, you feel guilty. But with all these butterflies coming out of her hands and just she's feeling all lit up. Hey, girl. How come I couldn't see nobody? Now I see people. I guess I finally stopped freezing up. My connection keeps going in and out. Bear with me. But yes, my PAL 2s, pleasure is one of the things you're transforming into. You're getting this aspect is going to be enhanced in your life, where you will find yourself making more time just for yourself. It could even be something that can be career based, but you really enjoy it, whether you made money off of it or not. That is going to be enhanced. Also, my PAL 2s, you have eclipse, another eclipse card. So transformation is really big for you right now, but PAL 2 is what, I mean, one had the same energy. Eclipse in Sagittarius, so growth, success after a setback. If this ain't the dopest gift to be getting, you are transforming this time into a higher level, onto a higher level. Maybe you felt stuck for a while. Maybe you felt like you had a setback in life and things weren't flowing. One of the gifts that are coming through this full moon for you is you're going to start to feel and see areas in your life growing, and you are going to feel like, wow, after having a tough time, now I'm seeing success. All the things that I'm trying to manifest are coming in. That's dope. Seventh card is my Lemurian Star Child Oracle card. It is the key to unlocking or receiving your harvest or to get it to flowing faster. Earth Angel. So your key is, and you're Earth Angel, my pal twos. I guess this is my pal. Let me stop. All right. Your key to unlocking or receiving your harvest, your abundance, I keep telling you to be patient for. All you need is to be kind, sensitive. Your sensitivity is your strength. Have a higher perspective and tap into your divine abilities. Okay? Look at things from a higher perspective. You're Earth Angel, my pal twos. Okay? You are here to not only be kind to others and sensitive to the feelings of others, but to be kind and sensitive to your own needs and feelings. Okay? See things from a higher perspective. All right? Not from the lower, not from a human mindset. Sometimes you have to get into your Earth Angel energy and take a look at things from there in order to see it in its full form. Okay? It probably is because now I'm finally seeing your name coming through. I'm like, I couldn't see nobody else here on this live, but Pal 2, now I'm seeing people. So it probably is why, because Pal 2 is for you. Okay? Divine abilities are going to be enhanced. This is another card talking about divine abilities. So tapping into these gifts of healing, I'm hearing of intuitive knowing and things like that. That is going to unlock your harvest and get it to flow in faster. And the first but the last card, which is the card that leads the way for pile number 2, is from Rumi, and I will read it now. It says, "You who show the way." The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. Just as the sun breaks through darkness, bringing light to the world by simply being itself, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You are an inspiration to many and help many more than you realize. This is an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive it. And I think that is an amazing close to pile number 2 and great confirmation of your place in this world and what this full moon in Pisces is bringing in for you. So I'm probably going to have to listen to all of this again, take it all in from another perspective than the one reading it. Okay. Last but not least, my pal threes. Also, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. My lovely light workers. Okay. Pile 3. If you were drawn to this card, or the number 3 has been your number lately, then this is your message. Start with the tarot. The tarot cards are going to show you first maybe something that's been stressing you or bothering you, and then how to get over that and the reality of it. So my pile threes, we have success, recognition, and enthusiasm. You've been worried about succeeding at things, but you got the sun card coming through. So maybe you go through periods where you just feel great, like everybody is recognizing my gifts. They see me. I'm happy. I'm experiencing everything I want. And then you have moments where you're like, I don't see the sun. When am I going to get my recognition? When am I going to see the success that I want? And then your sun starts to go down. All right. So what is the answer? We have the Ace of Cups coming through. Emotions, relationships, and intuition. So perhaps you've been struggling when it comes to emotional fulfillment, my pal threes. All right. And Spirit is coming through to tell you this full moon is going to bring in a relationship that's going to fulfill you. All right. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. You're being guided. You do have angelic guidance guiding you towards what is your heart's fulfillment. Okay. What is going to make you feel emotionally satisfied and happy? What's going to keep you in the sun? And that is what is coming in. Perhaps you feel one aspect of your life is going great, and then when it comes to another aspect, you feel like not so much. And now you're going to hit a balance. This full moon is bringing some amazing things for my tribe. To have the sun and the ace of cups, success and emotional fulfillment coming in, that's just, gets no better. All right, let's go to what you need to know that this full moon will reveal. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So, what's going to be revealed, what you need to, well, it really says what you need to know that this full moon will reveal. So, what you need to know at this time is that maybe you're doing some things and you're feeling like having to do stuff that I feel like is beneath my worth. Doing things for free. Giving myself in service a little too much to people. But they're saying right now it's necessary. Okay, and that's what you need to know. If maybe you've been getting bothered by some of the services you've had to embark on or do for people, this full moon is wants you to know, or is going to reveal to you that it was all worth it. Okay, because you're going to start to see the harvest of being a giver and not a taker. Also, new moon in Taurus, know your worth. That is also what's being revealed. That perhaps now you are going to realize I've been selling myself short. I've been giving beneath my worth. And now I see that what I'm giving is worth so much more. And you're going to start to raise your prices, raise your expectations, and stuff like that. I think that's really good. Okay. Special gifts you got coming from the divine to assist you as you move towards the new moon on September 25th. Purging and renewing. So one of the special gifts of divine is bestowing upon you at this time is the ability to cut cords. I feel to release what is no longer serving a purpose in your life, to purge. Okay. If you need help doing that, I have videos on YouTube where I'm purging through movement. You can always jump in one of those. But yeah, you're going to be given a special gift to purge and to cut cords and to release things that are no longer serving you, help you go through a great transformation as you head towards this new moon. You also have the card of planets, and the planet coming through for you is Neptune, which represents inspiration, dreams, and illusions. Neptune is not just about illusions like dreams and not seeing reality, but about turning dreams into reality, things that you dream that you want. So as you move towards this new moon, the divine, God, the Almighty, Jah, Jehovah, whatever you call the source energy, the Almighty, is helping lead you towards your goals. All right. And letting you know that even if you may have moments where you stumble or you fall or whatever, that it's okay. Okay. But you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be truthful. Okay. That didn't go the way I wanted. New route. All right. I'm transforming myself because that old me did not know its full worth. And now I would like to be in a place of knowing my worth. Okay. This person here did not serve me well. Just drained my energy. And I allowed that. Own your shit. Okay. Is what Neptune is saying. And, that way, you will be able to clear yourself of these energies. Neptune also is associated with escapism. So if you're someone who eats away your sorrows, who drinks your sorrows away, who smokes your sorrows away, and things like that, that is also going to be helped to be removed and purged from your energy so that you can be renewed. Alrighty? That is the gifts the divine is giving you during this full moon. Now, how you're transforming, what within you are you enhancing at this time? Wow, abundance, right in time. So at this time, you are opening up to abundance. And what I'm hearing is this full moon's energy is causing you to be more clear on what it is you want abundance in. Because I always have to tell my tribe, People run around and say the word abundance, abundance. I want to be abundant. I want to be abundant. You can be abundant in many things. You can be abundant in horrible relationships. I have an abundance of negative friends in my life. I have an abundance of shit I don't need or use. You have to be clear when you are saying abundance, okay? I want an abundance of money. I want an abundance of homes that I feel comfortable in, that my family can be in for generations to come. Be clear when you're calling in abundance. And I feel like this full moon is transforming an aspect of yourself where you didn't see yourself as abundant and now you are. I also see spirit animals. Your animal spirit guides are with you hardcore under this full moon, okay? I don't know which ones you are called to. The first ones you think of, that's the ones. This autumn is also going to bring a great transformation for you. The fall, look forward to it. The fall equinox is on the 22nd, which is the first day of my sacred Doon Doon dance workshop. So you might want to hop into that, because that'll be a great way to ground yourself in that energy of abundance. You're also transforming your way of communicating. We have Sun in Gemini coming through. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. So I do see you transforming and enhancing your ability to communicate. I do see relationships because you are changing how you express yourself. And I see opportunities to travel. With this plane flying through here, you may negotiate something with somebody that they're going to actually pay your way somewhere to do the work that you do. Okay? Remember when it happens. Remember I told you first. This full moon is enhancing your ability to communicate your needs, your desires, your wants, and you are finding your true worth and calling in what abundance you want. So if you want an abundance of travel opportunities, start calling it in, baby, because this full moon is working with you to bring it in. All right, my pal threes, the key to unlocking or receiving this harvest or getting it to flow in faster. Manifest. Wow. Very simple. Pal threes, you are like right at the threshold. Co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, and joyful visions are the keys to unlocking and receiving your harvest. So doing some visualizations of what it is you want will help manifest it. Open up that crown chakra, get into alignment with the Most High. Also get in touch with nature, I'm seeing as well. Become a co-creator with the universe. All right. Assist divine in manifesting what you want to come into your life. Our threes are about to receive a huge harvest coming in. Yeah, all you got to do is shift your mindset. Joyful visions, I'm getting visualizations, are your key to unlocking it faster, to get it to come in faster. If you're an impatient person like me, sit and visualize it as it already is here. If you have to make a treasure map, and some of y'all might not know what that is, or an intention board, do that too. If you're not sure, all right, but you need something that is going to shift your mindset into one of manifesting. All right, I really recommend the Sacred Doon Doon Dance class. That is going to really align and shift energies. And I'm having a sale up until the 15th of this month where you could get all 9 days for only $75. And even my Suma Center members, they pay $80 a month for, but they get everything. They get language classes, they get my Guinea dance technique, and they get any Sacred Doon Doon classes I decide to do. Any upgrades to the language books. Every month I add a new technique. So yeah, they get a lot for the $80. But you have to commit for at least a year of membership. However, $75 for 9 days of getting into alignment for something that's really worth $150 is good. And if you do the $150, you get a free MP4 video recorded reading along with your 9-day workshop. So think about it. SteamHolisticArts.com/the Suma Center. Registration just opened today, so check it out. Last but not least, my pal number threes is your advice from Rumi. And your card says 1. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. No aspect of your life is separate from your spiritual journey. I had a feeling this is going to have to do with oneness with the universe and with the divine, which is what your key was. Anyway, all right. No aspect of your life is separate from your spiritual journey. All is unfolding according to the divine genius. Okay. Hey, say cool. All right. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. Though circumstances may appear dire and you may feel despair, there is an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. Peace to you, friend. So pretty much they're just saying no matter how bad things may look, know that there is a way through any dark times, okay? That the good times are ahead. God is with you. Join and be one with God and make room for this new stuff to come in. Okay. So I wanted to do some movement with you guys, but my connection's been going in and out, in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back probably later this evening to do my full moon dance, which is going to be really breath work, breathing and moving to help you open up to let in prosperity, to call in money. You know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to call in the money. All right. I want everybody to affirm that. All right. The best is coming to me now. I am worthy. I am worthy. And money is my friend. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be prosperous, wanting to have wealth. All right. Sometimes when we're spiritual, we train ourselves to think that that's greedy if I want a lot of money. But like I said in the beginning, you cannot do your spiritual work for God if you have no money. How are you going to do it? You can pray all day, but you can't be of service to anybody else. All they can do is watch you pray and say, well, damn, praying must mean you poor, you hungry, you don't. I don't want to do that. It looks way better and you're more of an inspiration when you are doing good, you are prosperous. Then you inspire others to want to walk that same path because they see that when you are in service to God, God blesses you. So be open to receive the blessings. On that note, remember to subscribe, like the video, click the thumb, don't forget, okay? If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. That really helps me continue to do free videos here. And if you want some extended readings, I do some exclusives. I do monthly Steam sessions for my patrons. I love them so. Go to patreon.com/anointed_Egungun. EGUN. Oh, wrong. EGUN. All right. It might be in the description, so don't listen to me. Love you guys. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'm out.